तो उसके बाद वो 1-2 दिन तक वो घर नहीं आए, नीचे रहे, ठीक है। तो गांव वाले उनको खोजने लगे।
भाई मैं डर गया यार।
Trust me guys, that's how quickly I packed my bag.
Hello guys, good morning. We are leaving for the Brahmatal Trek. We left Dehradun at around 6 a.m. and we have just reached Pyasi, and the weather is really chilly here. And we have stopped here because my friend Chintu said that there's a new bridge here and it really looks amazing. So we hope to reach our destination, which is Lohajang, in the next 7 hours. So it's gonna be a long drive, but I hopefully will enjoy it because the weather is really good and we have forecasts of snowfall, which is going to be really exciting in the next couple of days. So I hope that pans out really well. Okay, so let's go to this bridge. It's really beautiful here. The color of the river Ganga is almost like turquoise green here. It's really beautiful. I'm so blessed to be able to come here.
Lohajang, which serves as the base camp for Brahmatal Trek, is just shy of 300 kilometers from Dehradun, which takes about 9 hours by road. During this road trip, you can see roads winding around the beautiful mountains of Uttarakhand. Especially in the golden and blue hours, the view throughout the drive is just mesmerizing. Here we are crossing the Tota Ghati. The cloud and the fog mixed with the golden hue of the sunrise is a view to behold. We stopped at Teen Thara for our breakfast. The restaurants here serve North Indian breakfast with unlimited refill for about 80 rupees.
There are maybe 3 or 4 restaurants here where you can get some basic breakfast like paranthas, aloo puri or something like that. The road to here was really foggy. The visibility was damn bad, but we drove really slowly, stuck to our lanes. Actually here the fog's not really that bad.
As we move forward, we cross Devrayag, which is the final of the Panch Prayags on the Alaknanda river. Here, Alaknanda meets Bhagirathi to form the Ganga. More on the Prayags later. On our way, we also saw tunnel work going on by Indian Railways. Further ahead, we cross Rudraprayag, which is the confluence of rivers Alaknanda and Mandakini.
So now we have reached Rudraprayag. The road's pretty good actually. So we have just made a pit stop here because one of our friends has a meeting, an office meeting, so that's what he's doing right now. So we're just waiting for that to finish and then we'll be heading on.
There are totally 5 prayags starting from Badrinath Valley. First you will get Vishnu Prayag, then you will get Nanda Prayag, later on Karna Prayag, after that Rudra Prayag, and the final one is Dev Prayag where Alaknanda and Bhagirathi meets.
How do you know so much, man?
Last time when I came in February, I just collected few information regarding this. I got a really good friend guide who guided me. So he guided me very well, and basically I know a basic geography of Uttarakhand right now, and it is really good to explore. Do explore Uttarakhand. It is definitely a Devbhumi.
You heard that here. See you later.
भाई मैं डर गया यार। गिलेगा बोलेगा अरे गोचर में नहीं कर सकता। ज़्यादा है लगता है दाता तो इन्हें इरादा है या मुझे प्यार है।
Alright, so now we have stopped for lunch.
Something called Zaika Family Restaurant. Let's see what they have to offer.
After Karnaprayag, the road for few kilometers was really bad. Because of road construction, there were huge rocks on the road which made it narrower. But in the long scheme, I don't really mind this activity as long as it is safe.
ओए पीक आ गया ओए पीक स्नो।
Now we are about 2.5 hours away from our destination.
We thought of enjoying our time by spending some time near the river, having some coffee, enjoying the views before it gets dark. We finally reached Lohajang at around 6 pm. Because it was winters, it was already dark.
Okay, so we've just reached Lohajang here. We have a guest house booked here where we will spend the night. We are currently parking the car somewhere over here. It's not that cold here. It's almost similar to Dehradun or Mussoorie. I'll just show you how the accommodation is. The locals are telling us that there is some snow over there. So they've asked us to fill this and declaration form.
We then had our dinners and spent rest of the evening chatting with our trek team over a bonfire.
So today was really tiring, but the day ended with a really nice bonfire. So we'll see you tomorrow.
Next morning, we woke up fresh in Lohajang. We were greeted by a lemon black tea, which was like a perfect start to the day, witnessing the beautiful sunrise. Lohajang is at an altitude of 7,545 feet. From Lohajang, you can see parts of the Nanda Ghuti range as well. Here as well, we got a delicious breakfast. मतलब ठंड में बैठ के परांठे खाने का जो मज़ा है ना, I can't tell you. After a short briefing session, we started our trek from Lohajang, led by our trek lead Rahul. The trek started with a small trail just behind our guest house. On this trek, we saw almost all kinds of weather. While beginning the trek, it was a clear sky with the sun shining upon us. Soon we passed the village of Mandoli and saw some locals carrying out their chores. Most of the trail goes through the forest area. Here we could see some water flowing down, which was probably because of the melting of snow. After this, we reached a meadow which was also a designated resting area. We had a small refreshment shop here. We rested for about 20 minutes before heading on. On the way, we also found some natural sources of water to fill up our water bottles. After walking for about 45 minutes, we found another refreshment area.
अतुल कितना किलोमीटर्स आ गए हम लोग?
4.5.
4.5 kilometers in
385 meters gain kill. In
less than 2 hours. It's a good hike, good pace as well.
Because I am the fastest man alive.
Flash part
ये
2.
reverse flash.
डॉक्टर
ये thinker है.
डॉक्टर की हाँ.
And please इसकी acting के पैसे काटो यार. After walking through a thick forest of rhododendron and oak trees, we finally started seeing some snow, and that's when we felt peachy. Now with the beautiful weather, walking through the snow, we reached our first campsite, which was Bekaltal. The trek trail from Lohajang to Bekaltal was 6 kilometers long, which we covered in about 5 hours. Bekaltal serves as the first campsite on the Brahmatal Trek. This site is at an altitude of 9,690 feet from sea level. Our tents were pitched on a hilltop near the main campsite. We were famished and we went straight to the dining area. The trek organizers helped us with some delicious and hot North Indian food. Although the campsite surrounds this small half-frozen lake, it isn't actually Bekaltal, which is just 5 minutes walk from here. After taking some rest, we went out and took some photographs and also played. We then went for a walk towards the real Bekaltal lake and in favor of some photos took a path less taken which was full of snow.
It's almost up to my shins. Chintu and I went there.
And then for a reveal shot, this happened. I crashed my drone but thankfully recovered it easily. But no more droning for the rest of the trips because 2 propellers were damaged. But don't worry, it'll survive. So meanwhile, here is Rahul Negi, our trek lead, telling us about this beautiful Bekaltal lake.
वो लोटे पे हमेशा यहाँ पे दूध रखा करते थे, ठीक है? तो वो लोटा हमेशा खुद ही दूध को वो खुद ही उल्टा हो जाता था. ठीक है, उससे दूध चले जाता था और उसपे फूल आ जाते थे लोटे पे, ठीक है। एक दिन पुजारी ऐसे आया करते थे डेली, तो पुजारी यहाँ पे नाग देवता के लिए चढ़ाते थे, तो वो एक बार इस पे नहाने के लिए गए, ठीक है, और वो नीचे चले गए, काफी डीप चले गए। वहाँ पे उनको जो नाग देवता थे उनको दर्शन हुआ और उन्होंने ये बात बताया कि आपने ये किसी को बताना नहीं है, नहीं तो आपकी डेथ हो जाएगी, ठीक है। तो उसके बाद वो 1-2 दिन तक वो घर नहीं आए, नीचे रहे, ठीक है। तो गांव वाले उनको खोजने लगे, जितने भी यहाँ पे गांव है तो सारे उनको खोजने लगे, क्योंकि वो पुजारी यहाँ पे एक ही थे, ठीक है। तो वो 2-3 दिन बाद जब वापस आए, घर पे गए, तो उनको पूछा कि आप कहाँ थे, तो उन्होंने किसी को नहीं बताया, पर उन्होंने अपनी वाइफ को बता दिया, ठीक है, जिससे उनकी डेथ हो गई। ये कहानी है इसकी।
If that did not give you the chills, I don't know what will. Next, we took some photos and did a pre-wedding for these two. Okay, I'm just kidding. By the way, if you're new to the channel, please subscribe, it means a lot. And if you're liking this video, hit the like button and share your comment down below. Also, do check out Chiranjeev Pawan's channel and Nagendra's channel, which are linked in the description. From here, we walked back to the Bekaltal campsite to witness a beautiful sunset. And then, after capturing some night sky and fulfilling our Dragon Ball fantasy, we went to sleep. So thank you once again for tuning into this part 1 of the Brahmatal Trek vlog. Stay tuned for the part 2, which will come out shortly, where we will head on towards the Brahmatal campsite and then to the summit. Cheers!